Good morning, everybody. This is Alone in the Cosmos, a Flash game didn't check. I didn't check. I didn't. That's what happened. Also, this Aretha Franklin person keeps being like that. So, let's go ahead and start this. Apparently, there's some guy alone in space, and he is dying. Oh, that's an eyeball. Hello, eyeball. Oh, zoom back in on the eyeball. Living quarters. Oh, everything's very strangely shaded. It looks like somebody took a picture of their bedroom with a weird filter on their camera, possibly the pencil shading setting, and kind of copy-pasted it into a very sci-fi-esque type of environment. I don't know what this is, but I want it. My family back home was probably grieving. Told that there was nothing that could be done. What did I just? This Polaroid photograph was all I had to remember them. 10 years of love and struggle reduced to a slip of paper. Was it greedy and self-centered of me just to give up and let myself slowly die here? The chance of the communication system suddenly buzzing back to life was non-existent. I haven't communicated with another living being for years. I'm just a shadow of a former human. My mind is completely warped inside out. I'm a corpse, and the space station is my casket. I drift through space like my children drift through life, heartbroken and unfulfilled. I missed them, as well as all of humanity. I feel so beyond homesick. It's like a disease, an atom bomb. I want to come home to them. So, that was weird. So now I know what that does. Alright, can I zoom back out now? Yes, I can. Oh boy. Alrighty. So I've been over there. I'm not gonna go to bed, so let's go away from here. Wow, this is a clusterfuck. Is there not a map? I don't think there's a map. Oh, well, I went right back up to where I was. Let's see what the bed does. Yeah, I can just go straight to bed. I probably just died. I've had countless restless nights. I stopped being able to lay alone with my own thoughts a long time ago. Even as my eyes would burn in exhaustion, I stayed awake, ignoring my fragile body's cries of pain. I learned early on that the nightmares were too large a cross to bear. Twisted delusions would dance before me like a play of isolation and fear. The daily grind was all that kept me going. Eat, work out, maintenance, sleep. It was like a slow, lonely game of chess, without any squares, and only 2 pieces. Every time I would close my eyes, I feel death inch a little closer. He would tempt me with warmth and closure, like a medic on a battlefield of loss and serenity. I was dancing in a game of cat and mouse with death himself. We would run towards each other with closed, lying eyes. False hope held like a blade and chimera like a shield. I jump into the fray. I don't want to sleep anymore. I just want to rest. All I had to do was step outside, and my existence would be incinerated from the universe. Hesitation was keeping me breathing. Yesterday is today's memory, and tomorrow is today's dream. But today was hard and cruel, and void of any escape. I have to stay awake to stay alive. Okay. Learning this man's story. He's not having a good time here. He doesn't sleep anymore, and he doesn't really do much anymore, actually. He's sort of depressing. Sort of. Alright. It's over here. I don't feel ready to leave yet. You need to find all 5 memory fragments before using the escape pod. There's an escape pod? Why haven't you used that, you silly Billy? Do you need to fucking... Whatever. Well, I have 2 memory fragments. Wonder if there's other endings. The fuck is that? That final conversation still rings amongst my head, like sirens underwater. There was a strange tone to that man's voice on the other end. Like he knew something was going to go wrong. The usual transmissions would be humanly and reassuring, but this one was matter-of-fact and cold. The moment the communication system was silent, I think part of me knew I would end up here. My team back home had lost track of me. It was like I didn't exist. Anxiety pumped through my body like a drug. Panic and fear ruled those first 2 nights. It didn't take me long to realize my situation. Solutions and procedures ran through my head, despite knowing it was hopeless. I was just another neglected statistic, left to die alone in weak, zero gravity. He's having a really shitty time. He's like having the opposite of anything like a good time. That's exactly what this kind of situation is. It's not a good time. You don't want to be here. This isn't a good place to be. Wait, what? Golden astronaut. Well, I found that, so that's cool. Are there other things? Hang on. All has been. Huh. Peculiar. So I found the golden token. So now we're gonna move on. I was looking at the, oh wow, did I do that? I mean, there's nobody else really to do that kind of thing. Oh wow, that is certainly a memory. Hello there, moon. Even before I was stranded here, it would flicker like a candle's dying flame. So it makes sense that the voices didn't take long to start whispering, taunting my existence. They were quiet at first, harmless, indolent echoes in the void of my isolation. They were almost like company, fractured mutterings about space and time. But now they make my ears bleed. It was like someone was drilling into my skull. The voices were screeching, bloody and red, tearing apart my soul and the very fabric of my dying sanity. They shout and they scream and they want to control me. They tell me to take my life. I see things, images of death and of love and of war. Faceless figures, like shadows, roam the space station's empty passages. It felt as though my mind was collapsing on itself, an inside job of time and discrepancy. Everything looks different now. This is a fucking spooky place. Okay, there's one more word to find. One more. Just one. I think I found everything down this side. Alright. And found that. Is there anything in this hallway other than that thing at the end? Any more stuff? No more stuff? Don't know what these are. Alright, I got the token. Shut up. Don't beep at me no more. Can I back up anymore? Nope. There's only upstairs, which is my room, which is great, but I've already been there. I'm not sure where to find the last one, really. It's a bit of a problem. Oh wait, I can go this way. I didn't realize that. Oh, it's the Earth. We're so close. For some reason, I thought we were just trapped in the cosmos. Well, that sucks. In the first couple of weeks, I would gaze at the distant Earth. A tiny, blue ball of life would smile at me, hanging in divergence amongst the dark, soulless void. The wars, conflicts, and famine couldn't be seen from up here. The planet sat in deception, emitting a warm blue glow. Even through my lowest of lows, the sight of this tiny little dot would remind me that there was still hope. But also that I was truly alone. I was destined to die among the stars, like a stray dog amongst streetlights. How could Earth be in my sights, yet truly so far away? My eyes were deceiving, and my heart and soul were bleeding. But maybe I'm just being dramatic. Maybe everybody dies alone. Real life isn't like a drama. Not everything works out according to an emotional structure and polished script. Sometimes people just die. Reality can be frightening like that. No one really knows where they're going. In the end, we're all as lost as each other. I don't want to die. It's time to go then. There really is no going back after that. Well, that was Alone in the Cosmos. I really don't understand why he couldn't jettison towards Earth, but not sure. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. I love you all. And good night.